This is why you should stop watching coding tutorials. And just so you know, I'm not bullshitting you. This is coming from the guy who landed an $80,000 software engineering job at 16 years old and has helped tons of his students learn to code and break into tech. Not flexing or being arrogant, just showing you that I know my stuff. While coding tutorials can be helpful, they are not the best way to learn to code. Sure, they can provide you with a basic understanding of programming, and you might actually learn a thing or two, but just watching tutorials will not prepare you for the real-world challenges you're gonna face as a programmer. There's a very common phenomenon called tutorial hell, where you build along with tutorials and get the sense that you're learning a lot, but when you go out and try and build something on your own, you have no clue where to start. That's why also making sure that you're building things yourself is the best way to learn. We call this PBL, project-based learning. And here's the PBL strategy I teach all of my students that you can implement right after watching this video that will allow you to learn any programming language easily. The first thing you do is watch a crash course. And this is going to give you a basic understanding of how the language actually works. So for example, if you are learning JavaScript, you'd search for JavaScript crash course and watch any one of these videos, making sure that you're coding along and taking notes. So now you have a basic understanding of how the language works. It's time to learn how to use the language practically by following along with tutorial projects. So again, if you were learning JavaScript, you'd search for JavaScript tutorial projects and code along with about 2 or 3 of these videos. Now, once you're done with that, it's time to stop watching tutorials and build out a solo project that is really going to test your knowledge. A solo project is a project that you build out on your own. And this is going to let you know whether you actually understand the language that you're learning or you don't. And you're going to get your project idea from ChatGPT by telling it you finished learning whatever programming language you're learning, and to give you a solo project that tests your real-world knowledge and captures everything you'd use it for on the job. Now, if for any reason you think this won't work, let me know when you're landing people jobs in tech as a kid in high school and we can have a conversation. Check out the rest of my page for more coding advice that I know will help you out a ton.